Ben and Erica, right now in Massachusetts, a person arrested for driving under the influence can get what's called a hardship license and get back behind the wheel. But if you lose your license for this unpaid debt, you're out of luck. And we met a man who agreed to share his story with hopes state lawmakers will take action.
My name is Angel, and I've been a window washer for almost 20 years now.
Reaching great heights as a window washer in Boston has been a source of pride for Angel. And to make extra money, he also drove for Uber. But that all came to a halt one day last year.
That day, my life just changed completely from a perfect life to where I'm at now, which is not good. I can't believe that a piece of plastic has such a big impact in your life.
That piece of plastic Angel is talking about is a driver's license. When he went to renew his last July, he was told he couldn't because he owed E-ZPass pay-by-plate debt.
So I was like, whoa.
Angel says he went to the E-ZPass office to pay up, but was told his debt had been sent to an out-of-state collector. He believes his invoices had been sent to an old address, and only then found out with tolls and fines he owed $6,000.
So I don't even know where the number was coming from because I didn't see a bill.
He wanted to get to work to pay it off, but was told there were no payment plan options. With his ability to drive taken away, so did his ability to earn extra money. He got behind on his rent and had to apply for food stamps.
Horrible, never done it before. To me, I'm a type of person that I work hard. I don't like to live with the system, but the system is pushing me to choices that I don't want to make.
The clients that we have want to pay and they can't pay. They don't have the money. So they're not going to get the money by taking away their driver's license. It's just inflicting harm.
Greater Boston Legal Services attorney Kristen Borzale was stunned when she learned what was happening to Angel and others, especially knowing in Massachusetts, someone charged with operating under the influence can get what's called a hardship license.
I think it's ridiculous that there are hardship licenses that are available for people who are doing public safety violations, and there are no hardship licenses available for individuals who cannot afford to pay these debts.
She's now part of a coalition of groups asking lawmakers on Beacon Hill to pass the Road to Opportunity Act and join more than 30 other states that have passed some kind of debt driving restriction reform. You admit that you made a mistake?
I do.
Angel is back working at the window washing company in a lower paid position because he can't operate the machinery without a license. And want to take responsibility?
I do.
And pay it back?
I do, yes. I'm not asking for them to remove the charges. I'm not asking for them to give it to me for free, but at least the only thing I'm asking is an opportunity to pay back a payment plan.
And remove the hold on his license.
Taking someone's driver's license away, basically you're taking the whole life away.
Now, we've reached out to the governor's office for a comment on this. We still have not yet heard back. Live in the newsroom, Karen Anderson, 5 Investigates.
Karen, thank you. If you have a tip for Karen, Brittany, or Mike, contact the 5 Investigates tip line. You can either call 781-433-4018 or email them 5investigates@WCVB.com.